Yeah, Elizabeth Buko is a financial coach and advisor on how to maximise the fun this summer without breaking the bank. Elizabeth, welcome to GB News.
Thank you.
Good to have you with us.
Yeah.
Come on, entertain the kids for the summer, that's going to cost a few quid, isn't it?
It could if you wanted to. It's a choice.
Right. So
I suppose if you've got multiple children and you're thinking of taking them to, I don't know, Alton Towers or something, that's when it starts to build up.
Yes.
Because it's the getting there, it's the food, endless food, and the ticket prices are expensive.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So, but if you said to the kids, no, we can't go, we're staying indoors or we're staying in the garden this summer, they're going to go, oh, what would you do with them to keep them amused?
Yeah. And you have a 6- and a 4-year-old, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I've found in my case that kids get frustrated when the expectation doesn't match the reality. So if the expectation has been built up that we're going to Alton Towers, we're going to all these amazing places that are 100 miles away and it's going to cost you a lot of money, then they expect that. And then when you say, oh, actually, we can't go, then they start getting frustrated.
Yeah.
I actually don't do that. I offer them, my children are creative, they're full of imagination, and they're always out for an adventure. So I am very animated in the way I tell them that we're going to the park, or we're going to this nature reserve, and we're going to go on scooters, or you can go in a fancy dress, and right now my kids love being superheroes. So
Okay, so you're as creative as you are with how you keep them entertained as they are with their own imagination.
Yes.
Entertain themselves.
Yes, and I'm creative in the communication as well.
I guess what we're also having to accept is that if you are going to do it on the cheap, you have got to rely on imagination, but you've got to do a lot of the driving force, haven't you? A lot of the energy's got to come from mum or dad.
Yes.
So you've got to really buy into it yourself.
Exactly, you definitely have to. And then once you are bought into it, that energy transfers.
I know one of your tips is to go onto YouTube, and it's fascinating because there is so much on YouTube. There are particular craft videos that you can do with kids. I mean, they're from very energetic mums, usually, halfway across the world, but they have got lots of things you can do, and you have to make a project of it.
Yeah, I'm not as energetic as some of these mums, but as the heatwave started, my kids made a bunch of summer fans. And first they made just plain fans, and then to make it creative, they started drawing patterns on it before they folded it up. And this is just literally paper being folded up into fans. Then they started putting like little glitter stuff on it so it looks pretty. Yeah. Then they made for their friends. And now my house is full of fans, and I've kind of stopped them anymore.
Well, we all need fans at the moment, don't we? Yeah. But I mean, I think your idea actually of going out for something ordinary like a family picnic in a park, but for doing it in fancy dress is a brilliant idea. Yeah. Because we all love dressing up.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, exactly. This week, my children have spent like at least 3 days in my garden building a roller coaster out of recycled cardboard in fancy dress.
That's cool.
Building a